turn me down. Because I'm pretty far, but still really loud.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
I feel it.
I was just thinking about that. All right, you ready?
Yo, yo. Ya, 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 ya. Ya, 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 ya.
That's how every Busta Rhymes song used to sound. Y'all. He used to go in on that motherfucker.
I thought I was doing it.
No, I don't know what you were doing. I don't know what you were doing.
I really thought I was doing it.
You tried though. But we back. We back.
Be back.
We back.
Be
We
back.
back. I'm a little surprised that we back. I ain't surprised.
I am. I'm tired.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what this week just is dragging for
So
some
that's-
reason.
That you just mean or show y'all how much y'all mean to us. Tired, exhausted, everything in between. We gonna bring this content to y'all.
I mean, I'm never too tired to do this though.
Exactly. You gonna get this content. And we here with the He Smoke.
She does not. Just kidding. She don't.
I mean, this is still, another way to say don't. But he smoke.
She don't.
Sorry.
Weed smeeks. Weed.
Weed sminks.
Weed smeeks.
I'm gonna get that on the shirt now. Weed sminks. And I'm the one that's supposed to be the stoner. And you mess up a lot more words than I do.
I was wondering if I should do the pity patty, like stuff like that, like
You got me so lost.
like actors do before they go on stage. The exercises, like Pretty Patty built a tongue twisters.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that I can learn how to.
Yeah, you should.
I
You should.
shouldn't. I decided against it.
She said, I thought about it. Then said no.
I decided not to.
When I was in New Zealand, I learned this, I guess, pre-scene exercise. It is called fuck you. It is basically you and a scene partner, y'all go back and forth just saying fuck you in different emotions. So, let's go. They'll be like, sad.
Fuck you.
They'll be like, angry. Fuck. You're not supposed to do it
I want to do all of
You mad at somebody. Hey, whoever out there, watch your back.
You know who you are.
She holding some vengeance in her fist. But yeah, that just go back
Was
and
my
forth.
sad good?
It was okay.
Fuck you.
That was better.
Okay.
Yeah, that was better. Then you be like,
I really felt it.
fuck you.
Sensitive.
Fuck you.
that was
good?
That was good.
We gonna have just a 5-minute clip of us saying fuck you. But that's what we bringing to y'all in case y'all ever feel like they should do movies and shit. We might do movies and shit.
I'm gonna do movies and shit.
She gonna do movies and shit, whether you like it or not. She bringing that to you.
So on today's agenda, we got is that a strain of the day?
Oh, we can run down and then while I'm rolling up, I can go ahead and...
Okay, we got strain of the day. We got what you watching, parenting,
Ooh, I'm excited for what you watching.
and adulting.
Parenting and adulting should be fun.
I think the parenting is going to be interesting.
You know why parenting is always fun for me? Because I be seeing so many parents get offended when you try to tell them, something to do with their child.
Yeah.
And it'd be the funniest thing in the world.
I don't think I get offended. I think I just be it depends. One, are you a parent?
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
And two, if you telling me in person, I'm all for it. But if you telling me online, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Because we probably don't know each other.
Right, shut the fuck up.
So we don't even need to be
You
talking.
don't even need to
Yeah.
think that you need to tell me anything.
Yeah, I feel that. But no, that sounds like an interesting show. And I was just talking about how you mess up your words. Interesting show we have.
Because I don't know what the fuck you just said. I'm like, what did I do?
Yes, we have an interesting show on the books for y'all today. But before we dive in, we gonna have to jump into the strain of the day.
The strain of the day, the strain of the day. 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 Strain.
Today we smoking on some sunshine number 4.
Number 4.
I'm telling you, every time we say another name, I just be like, they be so happy and uplifting.
Yeah,
I gotta love them.
I think that's a problem for me, because that's like bringing you in.
It's inviting. It's tempting.
That's like, what is it? That's like the worst influencer ever.
just always
real
just tempted. Yeah, always sounding good. Well, this one is actually you got a whiff of it?
Yes.
It smells delicious,
No,
right?
it does not.
Man, something wrong with it. I don't know. Weed sneaks.
That smells so bad.
Good. So good. But yeah, the sunshine number 4 is a mix between Kim Dog 4. I know you don't know what
at
it
all.
is. Kim Dog 4 and Sunshine Daydream. So hybrid means like a mix of 2 other weeds.
That's CBD and...
Nope, every weed has CBD and THC in it.
Oh.
But these are just 2 different weeds that they put together.
No.
Now, those 2 different weeds might have had like different effects.
Okay.
And putting it together, you get one. Like with this one, it's more of a sativa hybrid. So
okay, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
The sativa or what?
Hybrid. I mean, indica.
Okay.
You know how to remember those? So sativa means hyper, indica means calming. In the couch, just when you think about it.
That seems like they should be opposite.
No, because when you think about it, just think indica in the couch.
No.
Slump in the couch. And
Indica
sativa
energy.
is
Indica energy.
no.
Sativa soothing.
Well, I didn't make it up, so.
Well, the idiot who did
you
was
said
high.
Sativa Susie.
Soothing.
Oh, soothing. I was about to say, what does Susie got to do with this? I mean, I can see that. That would make sense.
I
but
mean,
they was probably high when they came up with it.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, so this one, and interesting fact about this, in 2015, it won Best Hybrid at the Michigan High Times Marijuana Cup, or Medical Cup. They have like weed festivals and cups, and they test them and they win awards, and this one won the Best Hybrid in 2015. So today we spoke on some sunshine number 4 and getting
Lifted to
So I guess we can see if my spirits or like my energy comes up over the course of the episode.
It's supposed to.
Yeah, that's usually what sativa does. It like lifts you up.
Oh yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, according to you.
It's backwards according to everybody. Everybody gonna hear this and be like, she's right.
And I'm not gonna lie, it do make sense.
She's
but
right.
Because I learned it the real way, it just is
in the couch.
Hey, you don't want to leave.
You a nigga. That's all that is.
I didn't make it up.
I'm talking to the person who did.
I can't stand it. Yeah, so if you're looking for a weed that wakes you up, gets you out of bed, gets you going, ready for some sunshine number 4.
Sunshine number 4.
And today, what was it? First week I had some joints, the papers. Last week I had a pen. Today we are going with the ever reliable Blackbird. I ain't had a leaf in a minute.
That smells really bad.
Latina, you're crazy. That smells amazing. Like it.
You said that's a leaf?
Yeah. I haven't had a leaf in a while, so I'm kind of excited for that.
You wanna know the last time I had a leaf?
Never.
No, it was in Detroit.
You actually smoke one?
At a Greek restaurant. I had a stuffed grape leaf.
A stuffed Greek leaf. You said Detroit?
Yeah.
Actually, do you remember the name of that restaurant?
It started with a P.
Because I want to branch out and be trying new restaurants.
Yeah, it was our first time there, and it was
good?
really good.
Okay.
I really want to go to Greece.
I'm going to have to try that one there.
It was Greek food.
I want to go to Greece, too.
I really want to go to Greece.
Hopefully one day I can meet Giannis, and he'll take...
Who?
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's an NBA player.
Oh. Oh, I saw something about Kobe and... I can't remember his name.
Kyrie?
Yes,
Yeah.
they look alike. I sent you the TikTok.
Yeah, they don't look alike, but yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
They do look alike.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No, but Giannis, he's from Greece.
Okay.
And he's a nice player. He's nice as hell.
He white?
He
white?
No, black.
Oh.
His parents are
Greek?
from Africa, but then they
Okay.
were born there.
He was born
and his
there?
brother
Okay.
was born in Greece.
Okay.
He got a documentary on Amazon Prime
Okay.
called Giannis, The Journey, because like he ended up winning NBA MVP. He
don't
won the
play no more?
championship. Yeah, he still
Oh.
plays. But it was just like his journey to all that was good as fuck. So
Yeah.
you should watch. That was another one. I'll be watching a lot of documentaries. I guess that's what we should start with then. What you watching?
I like a lot of ID, like,
Murder,
Yeah.
mystery show. I heard that your tendency to be a psycho is higher if you like those type of shows.
hey, I think I am a psycho. I'm not even gonna lie.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. That might be why I'm
That's
a psycho.
As long as we both on the same page.
I think what is just crazy?
I think a psycho is like someone just who's not all there. Because crazy, I don't think is psycho. I think like.
You think I'm not all there?
No, I do. I do. I was playing.
Yeah, I do.
I think you're all there.
I do think I'm a psycho though. but maybe it's
You've
not.
never
a
seen
psycho.
American Psycho with Christian Bale?
No.
Like, he's a successful businessman, goes out, got nice suits, and like can function in the world, but killing girls after he sleep with them, and
Yeah, that's a psycho.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like something ain't connecting,
I'm
and like he doing his hair with the blood and looking at himself in the mirror. Yeah.
I couldn't commit a murder, but
So why do you like shows and shit like that?
because if I ever thought I needed to, I need to know how. I need to know what you idiots did to get caught.
So I don't do that.
Because I can't go to jail.
That's not
That's-
a bad.
That's not
logic.
my lifestyle.
I mean, you could just not kill nobody either.
I mean, that's the goal. But shit happens. You never know.
You're right.
You never know.
Right. You are right.
I don't know what
100%
kind
agree
of
with that.
situations I can get in. And what scares me is that I think if I ever really did need to commit a murder, it wouldn't be in America. And abroad prisons are scarier than American
so I gotta
prisons.
Get away with it.
Yeah, so I can't.
Yeah,
I
feel
can't
that.
get caught.
No, I feel like if I ever committed a murder, it would be in America for sure.
I don't know.
Because of that, I'm like, when I'm abroad, I'm not doing no shit that's gonna get me.
You just
Caught
never
up.
know.
True. But no, fuck all that.
Cause somebody could catch me on the right night, and
It's just they lucky day.
yeah, like you've been asking for this, and I'm gonna give
No,
it to
and
you.
I do feel that. I am a huge advocate of leave people the hell alone, because you might just catch them on that one good day when they feeling like I ain't got nothing to lose, and you just don't know how willing or how far some people are willing to take that shit. Like for real, you better.
And I really do believe that some people be putting it on their to-do list to die. Like, why did you wake up like this? Why was that the goal today?
To test me
Right,
out of all
like-
things you could do today.
But what you watching?
What you watching? What you watching? What you watching?
So, I'm watching a lot of stuff. But two things that I recommend people watch right now.
Okay. Wait. What do you think about what I recommended for you to watch? Did you look up anything like a trailer or?
The Outlaws?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the trailer, but I did look it up.
Okay.
So I know where it's at.
Okay.
I opted out on watching the trailer because the picture looked good.
Because the picture looked good?
Yeah,
Do you really judge shows like that?
sometimes. Sometimes.
And then you come across a booty
And
ass
no,
show.
sometimes like Blackbird.
What's that?
I guess I should have told you about that.
You
I
should've.
think it was on Netflix.
Okay.
Was about a drug dealer.
Okay.
I think he was a drug dealer.
You got
He was
my
like-
attention already?
He was like pretty young, white guy. So like the
Kind of lost my attention.
no, it's a really good movie.
Oh,
So
it's a
he ended
movie.
up. No, it's a show. It's a short series. He ended up getting arrested. I can't remember exactly why he got arrested, but the officer or the detectives or whatever told him that they would shorten his sentence if he could get another inmate to admit to something that he did.
Okay.
The inmate is super psycho.
Okay.
And when I say psycho, it's like he
Is he like one of those smart psychos?
Yes,
Yeah.
he knows he committed the crime, but like there's stuff about it that don't make sense. Mm-hmm. I don't want to tell the end.
But they can't pin it on him.
Because of what he's saying.
So why is he in jail then?
Because a lot of evidence points to him.
Oh, so he was just convicted.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
But and I found it literally just off the picture.
Really?
And it was a really good show.
Blackbird, huh?
Yes. And
okay.
Alvin was really mad at me because he didn't find it.
What?
Like, he thinks...
Y'all be competing at finding shows
yes.
and shit. Y'all
He
shit.
thinks that the good stuff that we watch should always be his pick. But,
oh, my gosh.
But he picked some real booty shows. He be picking booty shows.
When people be suggesting stuff to me...
Well, he's been sticking with the ghosts and...
Oh, okay.
Power and all that stuff or whatever.
And those is good as hell. The new season about to start tomorrow.
I wonder if he knows.
I'm ready for it. I am ready.
Yeah, he been keeping up with that. I watch sometimes with him.
Nah,
I watched all of Power with him.
Oh, okay. So you finished that one all the way to the end when he got killed?
Yep.
That was so good.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I wish that I think the reason I fell off of the ghosts and all of the new stuff is because they didn't keep Tasha in the story.
Yeah, I think so too. But they be sprinkling Tommy in.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah, he watched Tommy's show too.
Yeah,
I don't think Tommy's show is all that great. It don't be keeping my attention.
You didn't get to season 2?
He did. I probably
that's
have
what,
not.
and because I'm not gonna lie, season 1 was a little slow, but like the first.
But it's necessary always.
Right, but the first episode of season 2, I was like, my nigga Tommy, man.
I do like Tommy though.
Oh,
I love his character.
Best character on there besides Ghost.
He was on an episode of Grey's Anatomy before he was on Power.
And he talks so differently.
So different.
But that's when I was like, yeah, he's a great ass actor. Cause
he's such a great actor because he is really ugly to me.
Really?
Yes. But he plays Tommy so well that my mans could get it. Like, I see how he got Lala's character.
And I can see what you mean, too. Like, I can see it. Because I see him in other TV shows.
Yeah,
like,
he's so ugly to me.
And then I even be thinking, whoever casted him, how the fuck did y'all think
just know that, right? Like,
because that haircut does everything for him, the wardrobe. I'm like, y'all really got my man together.
My mans could get it.
So Blackbird, that's something I got to check out.
I would definitely check out Blackbird if you haven't seen it.
Okay. But The Outlaws, yeah. So The Outlaws is a show on Amazon Prime. But I always find, like, it got to be something so, like, just super original to catch my attention now. Like, shit just be so generic to me sometimes. But this one, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4... maybe like 7.
Is Tyrese in this? Why do I?
No.
What is that? I just saw something with Tyrese in it recently. Legions? I don't think that's new though.
I haven't seen him in a minute, actually. But no, it's about 7 different people from different walks of life. It's like a young black dude, young Arab girl, older black lady, middle-aged white man, old-ass white dude. All of them have committed a crime. Mm-hmm. And so they're all doing community service together. The young black dude, he used to run with the gangs and shit, but he's trying to better his life, change his life, but he got blackmailed into doing something where he had to, go back to the old life. But then he ended up with the old life. But he ended up with a big bag of cash with it. And this fool gonna hide it at the building where they doing their community service. And a couple of the old people found it. But this obviously drug dealer money. So then, long story short, everything started getting connected to where these 7 people had to start selling
right.
drugs together.
Not together.
Yeah. But the way that they be getting away with some of this
Right.
because they're from all different walks of life, they
Like,
can
you got
really
really
get
nice people.
They can come up with so many ways to move this shit. I was just like, this was a really clever show.
That's like Lottery. What is? I think it's called Lottery with Mac Miller. Not Mac Miller. The fuck am I talking about?
Rest in peace,
The
Mac.
dude who looked like Mac Miller, who also passed away. August. He was in Euphoria.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He
August
was
Cloud.
Yeah, he was in a
Cloud or
movie
something
before
like
he
that.
passed.
Yeah.
Called Lottery, I think.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
And it was kind of the same. He robbed a lottery winner
Oh, okay.
at a convenience store.
While they was cashing it in?
Yeah, he just happened to walk in and check his ticket, and Clouds.
Look at nicknames. man. I
Cloud's
like that.
character.
That's where he's flying with us. All right, I him
Right.
too.
He just
Angus,
was,
I think
yeah,
his name.
I said August,
Yeah,
Angus, I think
Angus,
it is,
yeah.
was in there intending to rob the store. But when this guy said he won, I think it was $145 million,
Jeez.
he was like, oh, fuck that, I'll rob him. So he
Smart
got
logic.
him at gunpoint trying to get his ticket, and it's like it was another couple in there, the store owner and the guy who won the ticket. So it wasn't many people in and a cop was in the bathroom at the time that it happened.
Oh, okay. That makes it interesting.
Yeah.
That makes it really
so
interesting.
He kills the winner, and then the cop comes out and they kill him.
They think they do.
And that's when shit gets wild.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check it.
And
Where's
they
that-
all
where-
have to work together to try
Like,
to
get out of
figure
it?
out how to get out of it.
Man. So what is this on?
I think it's on Netflix.
Okay.
I think it's on Netflix.
You watch Euphoria?
I did. I was
Both seasons?
Yeah, I'm actually really mad that there's not going to be another season.
I never followed it like that. I was just wondering.
What? It was really good.
I heard it.
It was really good. I will say he actually made it pretty interesting, because had it just been about the sex and stuff, because that's what it was with the girls. It was just about the relationship stuff with the girls. But with him and Zendaya's character,
I don't watch it, so I
I
can't.
don't know her name,
For her character.
but because she was a drug addict, their storyline made it more interesting.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I feel like the girls in there was just like sub characters of the Mean Girls, or like different variations of the Mean Girls.
no, I can see where you get that, but it was like, if you watch it, it is like real high school girl BS, like the real
And see,
drama.
I mean, for the other storyline, if that keeps me interested, I could probably do it.
Yeah, the drugs could keep you
but
interested.
I'm just not a big.
It's a
drama
lot
person.
of twists and turns in it though, like
Oh, okay.
just stuff that you wouldn't expect to be happening.
yeah.
But the funniest, and people keep putting it on TikTok and reenacting it when I can't remember nobody's name, but Sweeney's character was in the bathroom in this checkered blue dress, but it looked like Dorothy's dress from
Wizard of
the
Oz.
Wizard. And her sister wrote a play, and I guess whatever the play was about, she looked like she was auditioning for it. And Zendaya's character had asked her, Oklahoma was the name of the play. She said, are you trying out for Oklahoma? And she was like, do I look like I'm trying out for Oklahoma? And she was like, a little bit. Then all the girls walk out of the stalls like, are you trying out for Oklahoma? And she like, why do you keep asking me that? And she like, what's wrong? And she was like, if you're not trying out for Oklahoma, why are you dressed like that? She said, dressed like what? She said, what'd she say? Oh, like a country rock star. She said, in a good way or a bad way? Bitch, you better be joking. Like, you can't be serious.
You came to school looking like a country rock star. And you don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
She said in a good way or a bad way. Bitch, you better be joking.
That's a good one.
And as a friend, it's like, who would you want to hear that from?
And I'm saying it, and that's a nice way to say it.
I'm trying to help you, girl. Oh my gosh.
Oh, if it's moments like that, I like watching that.
Yes, it's like stuff like that just was like.
It was this one moment.
Who wrote this?
I think it was Atlanta.
I haven't watched that.
But it was last season. It was just like some real abstract scenes in it. And so this boy, he had basically been having problems in school. He always getting up, being a class clown and stuff like that. So he get in trouble.
The show is about high schoolers?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is just one of the abstract scenes. And so his mom and his granddad come up to school once he get in trouble. They talking to him in the hallway. His granddad just walk up to him, slapped him, and said, "What's wrong with you?"
What? Old people crack me up.
That's all it was. He just said, "What's wrong with you?"
Is that scene with I can't think of his name, but they got pulled over, and she was drunk, I guess. Mm-hmm. And the officer went back to the car, I guess, to write the ticket or whatever. And she got out the car and just started running. Was that from Atlanta?
I don't know. It could have been. I don't remember the whole thing. But
that made me want to watch it.
It is a good show, though.
What is that one?
I remember the first season the most out of who? Lakeith?
Yes.
He's hilarious in that show.
I love him.
He is hilarious. Like, one of the first things that stuck in my mind from that show, he was like, or Donald Glover's character was like, "That's made up." He was like, "Everything's made up, nigga. Stay woke." I was like,
I love him. Everything he's in just be really good.
I haven't seen that Book of Clarence movie yet.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that. We should watch it together.
I started Love Chaining or whatever it is. It seemed pretty good.
It's a show? Mm-hmm. With him? Mm-hmm. Oh, no. I'm going to have to see it.
It's about him and he meet a girl.
But
he chased her for a while. They finally get together. They have a kid. And, like, she disappear.
Oh, wow.
In, like, a cult or something. So he's trying to save her, he think. But
yeah. Okay. That sounds interesting. Yeah. But we should find something to watch together and then do a review on it or something.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, The Outlaws. If you get a chance,
watch it.
That's what I'm recommending. It's good.
I recommend, because what did I say? What was I talking about before?
Blackbird.
Yeah, that wasn't my recommendation, but it is a good one. But my recommendation is Baby Reindeer.
Oh yes. So I did look up the trailer of that. The stalker from that?
Yeah.
She's in Outlaws.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay, because they were saying she was like a pretty
up and coming. She's a really good actress.
And she's really pretty in life. Uh-huh. And a lot of people were talking about how they changed her. Yeah, like they changed her so much in Baby Reindeer.
But that's kind of how it is in Outlaw. She plays like a probation officer. Like when they're doing their community service, she's the one that overlooks them. Okay. But they just make her so nerdy and lame. And I'm like, it's so funny though.
Yeah.
But she's in that. But that I saw it, I was like, and I can see how he would fall for she was very clever in the way that she was talking to him.
So this was a show that I found off the picture.
Really?
Yes. And because a lot of people were talking about it. And I literally was doing some work on my computer. So this was in my mind, this show was about to be watching me.
Right.
But it just ended up being really good.
Yeah.
So, but I do recommend.
Nothing done that.
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. Because what she said, what? I watched that whole show in one night. Yeah.
How many episodes?
I think it's 8.
Okay.
And that was 8 hours.
Oh, that hour. Okay.
Yeah.
It pulled you then.
Yeah,
I mean, they like 45
hours.
to 50. Yeah,
I think they're hours.
They pulled you then.
Yeah, it really did.
Damn.
And it's based on his life. The actor, it's his real life. This is his real life story.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't remember what aspect I was forgetting, but that's what I was.
Yeah.
Now that's wild. For you to take a real life story,
Your real life story,
and then act
and
in
then
it,
star in it.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
I could
that's
never.
That's too close
that.
to it. Yeah, that's too close to it. Especially if it was that crazy. Like I know sometimes they over dramatize some things,
Right.
But if it was, that's way too close to it for me.
And because I had turned it on intending it to watch me, I missed the message of it saying that it was based on a real story.
Oh, okay.
So once I finished it, I looked it up. Like, is this a real story? Who's the real Danny? Whatever his name is. And an interview of him came up, right? And I'm like, my man's.
That would blow my mind.
Did his real life story?
That would be way too close for me.
But what I really like is that a lot of women talk about how it's hard to come forward with having a stalker or being raped or anything that has ever happened to you.
As a man, yeah.
And as a man, it becomes harder for the police to believe because it's like, you're a man. But in my mind, that means y'all just don't believe nobody out here doing nothing.
That's what I begin to like, and it happens so often, and y'all find out that it really happened, and it's still
just your first thing to come out is that it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's your first thought to try to negate it in some way. I'm like,
because I'm not gonna lie, when I hear about a rape story, my first image is that a woman got raped. Mm-hmm. And for him to have had the situation be on him, not only was you going through that, you were being stalked. It's like, as a human, I just immediately go to, is that bad? Because you're a man. Ain't that what you want? You want somebody to be...
No, especially if you don't
watching him...
Yeah, you realize
no, all stalking ain't good stalking.
Especially if you don't want them.
Right.
That's unwanted is unwanted.
Right.
I don't care. Like, I think I was telling you about that girl in California who was like, why don't you mess with any girls at the restaurant or whatever?
No.
Well, it was like this going away party. She had asked me that. I guess girls was getting together like, oh, he fine, but he not messing with none of us. Like, nobody had stories or nothing about me. But I'm like...
This is the same one where you saw Chris Brown? This is the same restaurant where you saw Chris Brown?
Yeah. But I was just looking, and they were good-looking women. Like, we in LA, this is Mecca of beautiful people. And I'm just like, unwanted is unwanted. Like,
right.
If I don't want you, I don't want you. It don't matter how beautiful you are or ugly. I'm not saying people are ugly, but there are some ugly people. Yes,
I'm so tired of people being like, we can't call nobody ugly.
Nah,
Why not? Why not?
And it's because some people just don't try.
Right. Like, and honestly, I think ugly is a point of view.
I agree.
It's subjective.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
I agree with that 100%.
I can think somebody is gorgeous. Now, here's a perfect example. When the Kardashians first came out, and even to this day, I don't think I don't think Kim is all that pretty. I really thought Khloe was pretty. Then she went and did all that stuff to herself. You're just in the same boat as them. But in my opinion, Khloe was the prettiest. But the whole rest of the world was on Kim's ass. It is what it is.
Right, yeah.
And everybody calling Khloe ugly. I don't think she was ugly.
I mean, but people were saying ugly.
Right.
Like, that's their opinion, and I think that's what it is. It's just an opinion.
It's just an opinion.
I got my opinion,
Because the thing is, if I call you ugly and you think you're the finest thing walking, continue to think that. Because who am I?
Right.
Who am I to tell you what you are?
Exactly. But that don't mean stalk me.
I'm going to stalk no one. I could never bring myself to stalk somebody.
I couldn't.
Like,
nah.
To know that somebody don't want me and I'm still just like...
Might be a little heartbroken, but I'll deal with it.
It depends on how deep I'm into this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta know you also.
Right.
Like we had to have some connection. Like
because
you just a stranger that turned me down.
Right.
I'll see you later.
Because I'm just gonna call him V-Dog for right now. When we were in high school and when I first met him, obviously I had a crush on him, and we got closer and closer. He knew I liked him. He never said nothing until later on that he wasn't into me. And it was like, well, that sucks, but you're a great friend, so I'm going to continue to be friends with you.
Right.
I'm not going to stalk you, though. Like, what?
Ain't no point. If you don't want me, you don't want me. And there's billions of other people on this planet.
And I feel like in Baby Reindeer, she should have felt the same way. Because y'all were friendly. Like, y'all were friendly enough to continue to just be friends.
Yeah.
Instead of you acting dumb. Like, that wasn't
I'm
even
gonna have
necessary.
to watch this. Because even for you to get that close to feel like some type of way him turning you down after, like, I gotta watch that one.
I don't even think it was a real turning down. It was just like, just him aggressively friend zoning her.
Okay, gotcha.
And she could feel that.
Gotcha. Then be happy with
Right,
that. At least
like-
you get to still have him around.
Man.
Yeah, that don't make no sense to me.
But my biggest recommendation, Reba. If you're not watching Reba, I don't know what you're doing with your
I
life.
thought you was gonna give me something brand new, like good as hell, 2026.
Reba
I ain't gonna lie though.
came out yesterday.
I'm not gonna lie. I never like watched it through, kept up with.
You
I don't
know I did.
I don't know the storyline or nothing.
You
like
know
that.
I do.
But the episodes that I did see, I'm like, all right,
Man.
this shit is funny. Have you seen the new Bad Boys trailer?
I saw something about it. Was that today? Was that this morning?
I don't know.
And I thought it was fake, so I didn't
What?
click on it.
What'd you see about it?
It looked like it was a trailer or something, but it looked fake to me.
No, there's
The
trailers out.
picture looked
But
fake.
he's wearing a Reba shirt and part of it. And it was like, name one Reba song.
I don't know no Reba songs.
I was like, do the theme song from that show count?
hey, it is a whole song.
Okay.
I would say
And
it is.
she was blowing in that
Blowing.
song. Hey, Reba, you killed that song.
It makes me so mad. Not mad, but it gets to me when, like, today people are talking about it like it's a new discovery, like nobody was watching it back then.
Oh, there's so many shows.
Right, like
My Wife and Kids. I've been
right,
see
like
that
people
become-
bringing it up like it just like it didn't hit back when it
Yeah,
it did.
It still hit the same too. Like, I'm glad you found it, but it ain't no new gem or nothing
It just makes
like
me
that.
mad when the new generation think they discovered something. No, you didn't.
Like,
Sit down.
no one else for 20 years was watching this.
How did it do so well with so many seasons if no one
How you think you
was
found
watching
it?
it?
Right.
You know stuff gets canceled if it's not being watched.
But I also feel like it's because there's nothing like those shows
Mm-hmm.
out now.
Because you can't put out another show like My Wife and Kids.
Nah.
What you gonna call it? Copycat? Because that's what it is.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, for me to be interested in something, it has to be really original. And it's hard to come across that
Yeah.
now. Because you just don't get shows like... And like I said, whenever I did watch Reba, I was like, all right, it had me laughing.
Reba
I'm like,
is
okay.
hilarious. And that is today a show that will be watching me, but I'm still like
You'll catch the
completely
jokes.
tuning into it. Brock got Botox. He lost a game of poker or something and got Botox. So he couldn't smile or but it was their youngest son's birthday party and the clown was there. He went up to the clown and was like, "You doing his straight face? I can't keep a straight face." He was like, "You really doing a great job with the kids." And he was like, "Is that sarcasm or something?" He was like, no, I mean it. You're really doing a great job. He said, "Tell your face." I was just like, who the fuck wrote this? Because I would never. He said, "Tell your face."
But that's what I mean.
Oh man.
I don't know if I just be in my own world, but I will be cracking up at shit like that.
Because obviously like he can't move his face, but this clown don't know why.
You really put yourself. So is that
sarcasm.
But even the setup,
Right.
For the,
He put his hand in his face and everything. Tell your face.
oh, that's good.
Oh, man.
That's good. Is he hearing shit like that? They be like, I might have to go back and watch this whole series.
Man.
Oh,
And that's in
shit.
season 1. So just imagine
how much. Yeah. All right. So there's your list of recommendations. If you've been racking your brain like, damn,
What
ain't
do I
got
need to
nothing
watch?
And you got something all across the spectrum too.
Reba's number 1.
I would put it
Just
up
so
there.
you know.
I would put it up there. But Baby Reindeer.
Yeah, Baby Reindeer really had me going. I
that one
I
sounded
actually
good.
have watched it twice.
And Blackbird. That one sound good too.
Blackbird will have you
Yeah,
like,
that one sound like a mind twister.
what? What?
And see, I like shit like that have you thinking.
Yeah.
So.
Because the whole time you think you know.
Right.
And it's like, but he just said,
Real quick before we switch topic, did you see Clickbait
yes.
about the guy that was cheating on his wife and had social media had him tied up and was showing like, hey,
I started it. I didn't finish it.
never mind then. But you'll see what I mean.
That's a documentary in it. Or a
No.
docu-series.
No,
No?
it's just
What am I thinking?
It's just a limited series.
Maybe I didn't.
You seen Entourage on HBO?
Mm-mm.
Oh damn! I was gonna say the
He
main
watched
character
that
for
too. And he watched
That's
Suits.
Such a good series. Such a good series.
Suits was pretty good. I watched some of it.
I watched it. It just wasn't for me. It was good, but it just wasn't for me.
I feel like it dragged. I feel like after like season 4 they should have been done. But
Yeah.
because whenever Katherine Heigl came in, I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Okay.
What was the point of
that?
this?
That came out of nowhere.
Like,
I guess.
and I love Katherine Heigl. Like,
But I feel you.
Like,
I feel you.
What was the point of this?
Yeah. And then they were like focusing on 2 different law firms.
Yeah,
like,
it just seemed like they didn't know how to end it and just kept going.
I didn't know that's what Meghan Markle, like, where she made
I
her
didn't
name.
know that
I
either.
was like, that's crazy.
And she's a really good actress.
Yeah, she
I feel
was
like she
pretty
did really
good.
good in that
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
I did know she was on Deal or No Deal.
I didn't know that.
She was one of the suit ladies,
Oh, I
case
didn't know
ladies.
that. No, I did not know that.
I did know that, but I didn't
Yeah,
know she was a
she did a
real
thing on
actress.
that.
I feel like she should still be acting.
Right. I mean,
I know
you
it
ain't
would be
got to.
hard,
Yeah,
but
right. Yeah, and you don't have
yeah,
to.
I don't think she should do it because she need to. I just think,
Because
yeah, you're good. You're good at it.
I feel that.
But
Yeah. So that's your list. You've been like what I need to watch. There you go.
if you got any recommendations, leave them down in the comments.
Please do.
We love recommendations.
We do.
Oh, Eric is another one.
I saw that
started
earlier. I saw that earlier. I was like, I should check that
I
out.
started it the other day. It's weird, but
Okay.
good.
Okay. Bet.
what are we on to next?
Parenting.
Oh,
You
So-
really gonna have a heavy opinion on this. I mean, I might have a heavy opinion, but it might not hold no weight.
I think it will.
Oh, okay.
So I saw a TikTok. I don't even think I finished it, but just the question itself was enough to make me be like, all right. I guess a lady had made a TikTok about her kids having to ask for food in her house.
Okay.
And a lot of people had a lot to say about it. I didn't read no comments. I think I didn't finish it because I didn't want to hear what people had to say. But the way she said it was like everybody had something bad to say about it.
Okay.
But I agree with her. I think, especially because I have 4 kids, 4 boys at that, who are growing.
Yeah, I know they gonna eat
Yeah,
up the
like-
whole house.
And especially in today, with the way kids are, they want to be on electronics all day. And something that I've noticed is that if my kids are on electronics all day, they won't eat, like they won't do nothing. They won't be concerned about nothing. But then as soon as I say get off electronics, they all run to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my kitchen.
You wasn't thinking about
Like,
no food.
you not hungry.
Yeah.
And
You're
the thing,
bored.
right. And that's why I agree. I feel like a lot of kids eat out of boredom, and that's just American lifestyle at this point, to just because they've made food so tasty and because you're bored, it's like, why not put something nice in my mouth?
Right.
And I get it. I do it too.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But as an adult, I just have to have that discipline on myself. Who am I supposed to ask? Myself? Like, because trust me, if somebody else was in the house, I would love the rule to ask because it would shed a few pounds on me.
I feel that.
But just groceries are expensive. And to know that somebody is just eating out of boredom or eating a lot because it's here.
Yeah. We ain't got time for that.
Right. I need to monitor where this food is going. Like
If I
William,
don't, it's just gonna be gone. Yeah.
William is growing so much that it makes sense how much he wants to eat. So I try not to say too much about him just because it's natural. He's going to be eating a lot right now. Sleeping and eating is what's happening to him.
Right.
He's turning into a teenager.
Right.
So I try not to say I try not to say too much to him. But like Brayden,
Yeah. You gonna end up chubby.
I don't even think he will though, for real, because he moves around enough that he's keeping himself active enough to shed whatever he's eating.
Yeah.
But you just eating.
I mean, and the kid's metabolism.
Right. But you are sincerely eating out of boredom.
Because you ain't got nothing else to do.
I will walk in the house and he will be laying down with a box of something on his chest, hand in it, TV on.
Like he just had a hard day at work.
Like if I say, okay, Brayden, continue looking at the TV and tell me what you eating, he wouldn't know what he was eating. He wouldn't know what it is that he's snacking on. Just got something.
Yeah.
Groceries are too expensive to just let kids just eat.
Nah, that is true. But surprisingly, I didn't think you were gonna say that.
No, because they eat so much. Yeah.
But I agree.
I
And because of that, like, if you let a kid just go at it, they will just go at it all day, every day, and most likely it's just gonna be sweets.
Yeah.
Just sugar filled, something that's quick.
I had to stop buying sweets.
And that's the thing, like, and I don't mind having them around, and especially all the kids that we got in our family. I don't mind having them around because I know it's inevitable y'all gonna want something, but that's not all that you gonna have.
They get their sugar from everybody else. I stopped putting that stuff in my
That's
house.
good.
And because I homeschool, one of our classes was cooking or is cooking. So they know how to cook. My kids know how to cook.
Right.
The problem is they will cook a family meal for themselves.
You know what's crazy? I think when Alvin was in the hospital and I went over there to pick him up to get some stuff to stay the night, I was like, y'all can grab some snacks or something if y'all want to bring with you. Everybody go in there. They grab like a little bag of chips or some cookies or something. This man, Brayden, goes in the refrigerator.
I really thought you were going to say William.
No, this man, Brayden, goes in the refrigerator and grabs a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, it was his.
I know, but I was like, bro, out of everything in this house,
it was his.
You're going to grab a rotisserie. He said.
So, one thing that I like to do,
go ahead,
I
brother.
give them a budget for the week, and they grocery shop for themselves.
At least he's smart with it.
Yeah,
that's gonna last you a while.
I think all three of them had got a rotisserie chicken,
Yeah,
and I was happy that they wanted that because you can eat the chicken just as with a side, or you can make like
sandwiches.
Yeah, like so. I'm happy with how I'm raising them as far as like eating and stuff, but it's still, even though like they'll have their budget and they'll buy what's specifically for them, it can still be gone in a couple of days because they get bored. Right. And yes, even though you bought that stuff, you still should have to ask. Yeah,
like you were saying, because if I ain't got nothing to do, I'll just grab something.
Like I told myself this morning that I was not like I'm gonna fast for the day. But I bought Chinese yesterday.
By 9 a.m.
Right. No, it was like 12. So I am happy with how long I went.
Yeah.
But The goal was to not eat at all today.
Discipline is a motherfucker.
But it's like, and then because I bought Chinese yesterday, so because I knew that was in the fridge,
because you
and
know
I'm
it's around.
bored.
You know it's around.
In my mind, I'm not spending no extra money. This is already here. I didn't give myself all the reasons to eat it.
And it's not like they bullshit reasons. Like,
Right.
They're legit reasons, but Nikki, you said you was going to be fasting today.
I was bored. I finished with some laundry. I ain't have nothing else to do. I'm like,
I fucking love it. Yes.
I definitely agree with that woman, and to all the, because
I agree.
all the people who may have been in the comments like, that's crazy or that's child abuse.
But even like we just talking with ourselves, that's what you're teaching them, some discipline.
Right.
So you're not just eating out of boredom and just grabbing at something just because it's around.
Because we didn't necessarily have to ask for food growing up.
I feel
But
like,
we definitely knew we couldn't just be eating for no reason.
But I even feel like there were certain things we did have to ask for all the time, and certain things like because of that.
Right. Yeah. When it came to like functioning the house, I feel like my mom did such a good job with that. And I'd be like hard on myself because I can't seem to get them to understand shit. Like, why is it I am repeating myself over and over?
Kids these days is different. I don't know what it is. But
like,
kids these days is different. They don't.
They are just ruthless.
That's it. They don't. They
don't give a fuck. Because I be like, this ain't hard stuff that I'm saying to you. Get up, brush your teeth, maybe shower if you need to.
Be simple shit like close the door. Like when you go in, walk out somewhere, close the door. That's it. And I'm like, how do I gotta tell you 10 times in one day?
And you still can't remember.
I'm telling you, kids these days is different.
We need
and it's like they be so focused on what they're doing that anything else outside, like their tunnel vision is immaculate. Because they don't hear nothing.
And then
But I will say shout out to parents.
Yeah.
Because our
parents, like our generation's parents.
That too, but any
you
parents.
mean any parents?
Because like for real,
no. There are some people out there.
If you're know if you're present, if you're doing what you got to do, trying to, and I'm saying really just trying, because it is a task.
It is,
and
so
that's
hard.
why I'm saying shout out. Because if you're just trying, I see it.
So
that shit is
Alvin
so
is
real.
always telling me that I shouldn't be so hard on myself. And not to like say that he's not a good parent or anything, but he's not hard on himself. Like he feels good about how he's parenting, which is fine. I don't personally feel good about how I'm parenting. And I feel like if you don't, you should remember that. Like I don't think you should let people tell you, oh, you're just being too hard on yourself. No, I'm not. Meet these kids and then tell me I'm being too hard on myself.
Yeah, because I've always found it a really good compliment when people compliment how like giving, like genuine or generous or kind. Like I'm like, my parents did a really good job, especially when I'm not trying to. Like, it's just what I'm doing.
Because I do understand that, like today, I was in a store and this kid was running around. And he looked like he was about somewhere between 8 and 10.
Okay.
8 and 10?
I mean,
why
you should
the
know
fuck
better.
You running around this store?
You should know better.
And I promise you, if anybody saw him the way I looked at him, they would have told me to fix my face so fast. No, get him. Get him, because why we doing this at 8 to 10?
As somebody who don't have kids, I be feeling like that when I see kids like that, but I'm like, do I have the right to feel like that?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like,
because more parents need to be embarrassed.
I'm like,
that's the problem.
Mama, daddy, where is they at?
I get that they're kids, because that's what people are always, they're just kids. I don't give a flying dookie butt.
When I was serving one time, this kid couldn't have been no more than 5. But he was, yes, please, thank you, Mr. Gene, I was like, I know it's possible.
Right.
I know it's possible for you to have some manners and know how to carry yourself.
Like my kids,
Because I even told his parents, I was like, y'all did an amazing job with him. Like, good job.
And I be feeling like when I see really well-behaved kids, the first thing that comes to my mind is not, oh, they must be strict.
Yeah.
No.
His parents didn't seem strict at all. They didn't seem like they was beating them or like, they seemed kind of
And I
laid
feel
back.
like that's what people think whenever they have bad kids. They think they're doing a good job because they're not hitting them. They're not doing the discipline. But you got a wild ass child in this store acting like he the only
Maybe
one here.
sometimes.
Like somebody need to be beating them because something ain't right here. Like it just don't make sense to me. And then I even though my kids are not that, like they're not yes ma'ams, they don't, because I'm not gonna teach them that, but they do know to say yes, please, thank you when we're out. And there have been a few times where our meals have gotten paid for because people can see how well behaved the kids are.
Yeah.
And that is enough for me to be like, okay, maybe I should chill for today.
Just for a couple hours. Once we leave this restaurant, though, you
know. Like,
I feel that. But and I also feel like there is, as far as I've seen, there's no playbook, rule book, no manual to how to do this shit. So that's all that you can hope for.
Right. There definitely is no right or wrong way to raise your kids. And like I was saying before we started today, if you are telling me to my face something that you feel about how I'm parenting, I will take that into my brain. Yeah. I ain't taking it into consideration because these ain't your kids. But I'll hear you. Yeah. Because who knows? It might pop back into the front of my brain when I need it the most.
Yeah.
But if you online trying to tell me about my kids, shut the fuck up. Because you don't know what it, especially if you are talking about something that you may not even be. But you haven't even seen it on multiple occasions. Right, like, right. 3 occasions you haven't seen. You're seeing one thing. Right. Just like there's this family that lives in an RV. And I think it's 3 kids, husband and wife. And they had got a lot. She did the tour and showed where her kids sleep. And it was like this size room for the 3 kids. Okay. Which is bunk beds. Right. And I think another bed. Okay. Or something like that. And then they had a bunch of stuff in there. Okay. This is a decent size in an RV space for 3 kids. Yeah. So she does the tour and they get a bunch of comments about how they shouldn't have the kids cramped up in an RV. So he gets online like, I don't know who you're talking to. My kids are happy. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but who are you to say? And I'm just like, because why would you think that it's even okay? Your opinion matters at all. And people are like, I hate when people say, but you put it online, so you opened that. No, that's not what I did. I showed you a different perspective on how to live. Right. Because a lot of people think that RVing or van life is just for couples or single people. Yeah, yeah. I'm showing you that it can work with kids. Yeah, yeah. That's all I'm doing. I'm not opening my door. But I was going to say, I'd be more willing to take your comments about the RV. Right. Before the comments about my kids. Like, why are you speaking about somebody's kids? And that's why, I mean, like, when I saw that kid today, I'm sure if people had, like, if you had seen my face, you would have been like, Latina. I'd have been like, hey, get him. Get him. But I would never say nothing to her because you do you, girl. And and that's where I'm like, I can't say nothing. I got no room to say nothing. Maybe you got a little bit more room than I do because you got kids. You could probably be like, listen, your kid might run into mine and hurt them. Like, could you just... Yeah. I mean, I was by myself. But my concern is that he gonna knock something over. Right. He in here thinking he's on a playground. It's dangerous either way. Like... Yeah. Yeah. And she legit. Nothing to this lady. Saw him, looked away, and kept going about her business. Like it wasn't her child. Like, ma'am... Get your son. Now, you got it. And once again,
shout out to ones that's trying.
Right.
You gotta at least try, because the thing is, if you're taking this kid out in public, there's a way to act. There is a way to act.
And I also get that some people don't want to do the discipline in public. Fuck all that.
I don't
Fuck
agree
all
with that.
that.
I don't agree with that.
I remember I seen this white man spank his, and I feel like it's important to know that he was white.
Yeah.
Spank his daughter in the parking lot. This was in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yes.
Right.
And it just happened to come out of my mouth.
Oh, you said
I wasn't trying to be, and he looked up, like, I guess he heard me, and he was like, hey, we got to keep these kids in line.
But when a parent know.
I feel it, homie.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got more of a leg to stand on than I do.
I don't know. I feel like,
but maybe
not
because
that
she
you
don't,
should just be out here saying
but because
stuff.
she don't say nothing to her kid, she probably gonna get mad at you.
Right. And not that I feel like people who don't have kids should just be out here saying stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think if y'all gave more looks or made it aware to them, like, that's not okay, maybe more people would.
Oh, I do.
Because the embarrassment is what keeps me keeping my kids in line.
Yeah.
So I don't want nobody looking at me or them like, what the fuck?
I feel that. I mean, but so all in all, you got to have some boundaries for on everything for your kids. So anybody commenting saying no or that's wrong,
right?
You either don't got kids or your kids is out here running wild.
They the ones.
That's what I'm
gonna be in the lineup.
That's what I'm getting. So
it's gotten to the point now where if the kids do something wild in public and somebody sees, I just don't have kids. I just out loud tell them, don't have kids.
No more at least.
Don't do it.
It ain't worth it.
I get a lot of laughs from it, so people like understand, like, yeah, parenting is hard, but no, for real, don't fucking have kids. Like, is this the life you want? Like,
I mean, eventually, yeah.
No,
I'm
no.
And
America ain't even big enough for all these kids.
Like, them, like your boys and like Talina's boys grow. It's so dope seeing who they become. Like, I'd love to see what I create.
I do feel like, man, that's a part of me.
Yeah.
And then I feel like, man, that's a part of me. Like,
yeah, now that does scare me. I'm like, you gonna get the bad parts of me too.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. And like,
you will. They will.
But that's where the parenting comes in. Try to make them better than you were.
But see, honestly, just because I know how bad Alvin can be, I wish that they were all me.
Yeah.
Because some of his bad, I just be like, oh my God, I really don't want that for them. Yeah. And not, I feel like he agrees. I feel like he feels the same way. Like, man, I hope they don't get that part of me. But like, alcoholism is on both of our sides. So that is a big fear of mine, because I personally am not an alcoholic or don't have a problem with addiction. But seeing how addicted they are to electronics and stuff that they like to do,
that gene
is just like, there. It's clearly there. Yeah. So, yeah, I think kids should have to ask for food. I think there should be a boundary on
and there's
the
levels
kitchen.
To that.
Yeah.
To why they should ask. Yeah, I agree.
Like, don't just be having a glass of juice every time you get thirsty. What is wrong with water?
Right. We
can't keep juice in our house for nothing. I don't even buy it no more. Because for what?
Yep.
I don't even get none.
I agree.
If I buy something for me,
I didn't touch it. Yeah.
That's what I meant the other day when I was talking about the gum. I didn't buy that for them. And it's in my purse. Why is it gone?
But that's what I'm saying. As a parent, you should know. If you buy it, you're not buying it for one.
No.
You're buying it for you and
you talk about you missed out on 2 pieces. No, I missed out on 14. I missed out on 14 pieces. Because I didn't buy that for them.
Not by my math. But hey, what do I know? I ain't got no kids.
Nothing.
You're right.
Where we at?
We are on to adulting. The thing that everybody got to do that nobody asked for.
The thing I hate the most.
Ain't that so crazy? Parents literally just said, maybe I don't want to have kids.
What?
Parents really just said, we're going to have a baby. And now all of us got to do this life thing that none of us asked for.
Right.
I didn't ask for none of this. And you know what's crazy? Black parents be like, I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. I didn't
Do it.
ask.
You threatened me with a favor?
Just let me pray to Jesus first so I know I'm going to heaven.
Right.
But end it.
That'll be another topic. I was about to ask you, do you believe in heaven, or you think in reincarnation?
On next week's episode.
Reincarnation.
See? I'm telling you, man.
What is the word?
Did you steal my blunt?
Yo, blunt.
Because you... Never mind.
What is the word?
Reincarnation?
Reincarnation. Mm-hmm. I said it right.
I thought you said reincarnation. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Oh, reincarnation. But yeah, reincarnation. Yeah, we can definitely bring that up. That's always been an interesting topic to me. But yeah, is it okay to cut off the world?
I don't think... It depends. I'll say that. I was strong on no, and now it depends.
Nah.
So like people like me and you, we obviously interact with the world.
Right.
So if we need to cut ourselves off for a week or two, I see nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But if you just always MIA, always isolating, always by yourself, no.
Okay, yeah. No.
I mean, I don't want you around me anyway, so I guess it could be okay, but I don't think that's healthy.
I don't think it's healthy, but I do think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's anybody's place to tell you when you gotta, or how you have to interact with the world.
No, you need to say something to somebody.
I mean, like I said, I don't think it's healthy. So if it's somebody in my life, like, I'll either go out or go over and chill with them, hang with them, or try to get them out to do something. But if it's no,
See, that's fine, because at least you know that they are doing that. Mm-hmm. But if you don't be making that effort and you just never hear from them, you never reach out to them,
I think that's okay. Because then at that point, I don't know what you're doing. I really don't. And
okay, I guess I shouldn't say never.
You could just be in grind mode, just getting it, you know.
But if you know that that's not what's happening.
But you said
yeah, that's why I said maybe I shouldn't say never, because if you reach out to somebody once in a while, or you see them once in a while, and you know they're not doing anything, like everything is always the same, but then somehow for some reason you need to cut off the world, why? Why? What are you doing? What is
the
stressing?
world was already cut off.
Like, what is going on? It sounds like you need to be in the world.
I mean, and that could be the solution, but once again, I can't be the person to say that. And even if I think that is the solution. I'm not going to
tell you that either, because I'm not going to tell anybody.
Then you think it's okay?
No, I don't think it's okay.
Then you would say something?
I just keep my opinion to myself on that.
Oh, okay.
Unless you ask.
Yeah, all right, that's different.
Because if you say, it's not okay for me to just spend some time with myself, no, because when do you spend time with anybody else? What the fuck you mean? No. But if you're not asking, I'm not telling you, because you didn't ask me.
I feel it. But no, I only because, and I won't say it was the pandemic that showed me it, but going long periods of time by yourself, I think it can be healthy, depending on how you're doing it.
Did you really do that?
What?
In the pandemic?
No.
Because
that's why I said it wasn't the pandemic.
I seen people more than ever during the pandemic.
I was going to say, my pandemic was lit. My quarantine was lit.
We was partying, I feel like, all summer.
Yo,
yeah, I didn't catch it until I was alone. It sounds like isolation wasn't the solution.
I'm telling you, unofficially, you didn't hear us say that. Off the record.
You heard me say.
But no,
I was throwing parties. I was going to parties.
My quarantine was lit.
Yeah, I feel like at least my neck of the woods was just very.
Yeah, but that's when I was staying out in Ionia.
Yeah.
And nigga, every day I'm like, what we doing, getting drunk?
Yeah, like everybody that I was talking to was like, we're having a party this weekend.
We was going somewhere.
But where was all this when
there
was no pandemic? Nobody's doing nothing
like
now.
Energized people. They was like, the world about to end. Let's party.
That's the legit.
But
don't tell them they can't do it.
Yeah, because then they really gonna do it. Yep. I've always lived my life like that though, so it wasn't nothing new to me. Yeah, I mean it seemed like it elevated a little bit, but it was just like, damn. Niggas
I feel like my
out here.
summers are always very.
I love summers.
And see, not to try to put us in adult or relationship talk, but the summer just be like, man, I wish I was single. Like.
Best time.
Like,
Best time.
Can't we just be married?
And I'm
in
not
the
gonna lie,
winter?
but there are some times in the older I get, because I've spent some summers in relationships. Couple summers be lit too. I ain't gonna lie.
They can be. Yeah, they very much can be.
But fuck that bullshit right now.
Right.
I'm good on it right now.
Yeah.
I
I definitely.
But that's what I mean by, like, cause I'm a person that will just cut everybody off, and I know I can do that. I ain't really got no ties or no responsibilities to nobody, so I'm like, I don't want to fuck with nobody right now. I don't want to fuck with nobody right now, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's for 2 years.
Yeah.
I have a right to do that.
Yeah.
And that's why I think
And
it's
that
okay.
too does depend on whether it's okay to cut people or cut the world off. Because if you have a child or a person or just any kind of responsibility and you decide you want to just cut off.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess as a parent and a wife. Yeah. I guess as a wife and a mom, it just feels like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Because I don't get to do that.
Yeah.
I don't get to just be like, done with the world.
You know what? I'm taking the next couple months off. Y'all do what y'all gonna do.
And I think I even said it to Alvin one time, like, I wish I could just get up and leave one day, like, and it be okay.
And I do that so often. And that's one of the reasons why I don't be trying to get into a relationship or have a kid, because I'm like, that alone, that being taken away from me, I'm like,
yeah, for sure. Because
that's a big give up.
As much as I walked in there, they asked me if they could have ice cream, and I said no. I go to the bathroom. I come out, they huddling over the ice cream, serving it to each other. Now, while I was in the bathroom, I was looking for the toilet paper, and so I said, Brayden, because I didn't realize that it was behind me. Mm-hmm. I was going to have him ask by it for some toilet paper. Mm-hmm. And when I found it, I said, never mind. Mm-hmm. He thought the never mind was to the no of the ice cream.
How?
When have you ever heard me say, never mind, you can?
No. And that's what I'm saying. Kids will make it up in their mind to make it work for them. Their logic is wild.
And you don't think I want to cut off the world? I really, really wish. I saw this story not too long ago of this girl. I don't know if she had kids or not, but she was married and she disappeared. She just gone. So
sorry to put it like that. Just gone.
So she's like 25.
Oh, young.
An investigation going on. They can't seem to find out nothing. Then she reappears. She comes walking down the street. She all beat up.
Is this Gone Girl?
No.
Oh.
She, it might be. I don't know. I don't know if this is the Gone Girl story or not, but
it sounds like it.
She got like some branding on her, like just wild stuff. Turns out she was sick of life. I don't like this married thing no more. Called her ex-boyfriend. He lived like 2 hours away. He drove, came and got her. She had been staying with him for a couple weeks or months. And before she left, she cut off all her hair, told him to brand her, beat her up so it looked like she got kidnapped. Once she got tired of that life.
Are you kidding me?
So I don't think this is the Gone Girl story.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So she got tired of her life with her husband, called her ex to come get her, got tired of that life, said it's time for me to go back home. And because she
couldn't just show back up.
Right. She had to make it look like she was kidnapped.
I need a drink.
I think she's in jail though. Because, bitch, you lied.
I hope so.
Like, I think she's in jail.
You either that or an insane asylum.
He filed for divorce, as he should.
How many kids did they have?
I don't know if there was kids. I can't remember if there was kids.
Okay.
I don't think there was.
That's nuts. Now that and not.
Now
no,
my thing is,
I don't think.
my thing is, if I got tired of my married life and I called my ex-boyfriend to come get me, and I get tired of that, I'm going somewhere else. I'm not coming back. What?
Coming back to what I got tired of in the first place.
Like, I'll call you from somewhere like, hey, I'm okay. Just wanted you to know I was kidnapped. But I'm good right now. I can't get home right now.
I'm going overseas.
Like, right? Like,
I'm just
what?
done.
Why would you show back up? Like, he was going to be like, babe, I was so worried about you. I mean, he was, but...
Of course, he don't know no different.
But he going to know the truth.
Eventually, yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember how they found out that was what she did, but...
Was she white?
Yes, for sure. Blonde. Like, yes.
But now...
But I'm going to be for real.
But I was going to say, now I'm not so sore, because you heard about that black girl that claimed she was kidnapped.
Yo, on the highway.
I was like,
Said
no.
she found a baby or something.
I was like, not us.
Like,
not us. We know better.
But with the wife, I get it, but I ain't doing it. I'm not even gonna lie and be like, damn.
I want to leave these little niggas.
Because when I'm sitting here listening to this story, I'm like, damn, I feel it. Like, I get it. I ain't doing that, but I get it. Let me think of a better plan, but I get it.
That shit is wild.
I don't think they had
What do you mean think of a better plan?
Because that one was stupid.
I'm gonna think of a better plan, but I get it. That one went over my head.
That one wasn't it.
Oh my gosh, people be out, and these be real stories,
right? And I'd be like, when I hear stuff like that, like,
and you still don't think you should discipline your kids or set some guidelines on the food?
Because this was somebody's child at one point. Who the fuck raised you? And my thing is, if I was thinking about doing something like that, I would be asking everybody. But not like, what do you think about this? I would tell the story. Tell what you gonna do as if it was somebody else and hear what they think. That should determine whether you should do this or not. Like, people just be getting these...
She probably didn't know that she was going to come back.
Right. It was probably just a...
But that's even dumber.
Why did you come back?
You didn't plan past a week for real.
Because I don't even think she was gone that long. It had to been a couple weeks.
No, I'm saying even if you was gone for 6 months, you didn't plan past a week. Past you getting with them, and you after that, you...
But my thing
you didn't know nothing.
You called your downgrade. Why did you call your downgrade?
If you haven't seen last week's podcast about spinning the block, we both gave a definitively no.
Right, and she
did
did that. Not only did she do, like, you was married to what looked like a businessman on top of his shit, dressed nice every day, and you went to a curly-haired bum.
But if he's a safe guy, we also talked about that.
And that's why I said I get
it. That's still not an excuse.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I get it. Like,
did.
life just might be boring.
Right.
He might be a blast in the sack. I get it. But, bitch, why did you come back? That part I'm just never going to get.
You could have just had an affair if it was that deep. Because that's really all you... And you didn't have to get beat up.
Okay, another subject for next week. Like, everything is just coming to my mind.
I love it.
Is it okay to have an affair?
I can't wait to see y'all comments about that shit. But yeah, man, that's what we got for you today. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, we've been on the road with these shits. Yeah. We've been on the road with these shits.
Because the recommendations on shows and stuff to watch, I'm
definitely on that shit.
I'm going to Chicago tomorrow. Know what I'm about to start while I'm in the car.
Of course. The finals do start tonight, so I'm gonna have to intertwine it with that. But I am gonna check out Blackbird and Baby Reindeer.
I will check the scores on the finals.
Yes, you should.
I'll do stuff like that.
You should. Keep yourself updated at least. At least.
Do they talk? Did somebody type out the plays? Is there somewhere you can read that?
Yeah, there's a couple sites that do play-by-plays. You just like ESPN, I think they do.
Because they tend to bold exciting stuff, so I'll just read that stuff.
Oh my! Yeah, you can do that.
But it don't end up having me go back and be like, okay, well, how did we get here?
Right. So that'll be good for you. You can stay up to it.
Watch some good shows.
Wow.
Make your kids ask for food.
Wow. And don't cut off the world if you not got your shit
if you're
together.
not already in the world.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, I feel that. And if you got responsibilities, you gave up that option. Period.
Yeah,
I believe that.
I'm all for, not to go back into this, I'm all for adoption. If you have given up your rights to whatever responsibilities you got.
Yeah.
And that's on marriage and everything, which means if you got a divorce,
that's what I'm saying, responsibilities.
If you gave up your children, if you ain't got no job that you got to be there 9 to 5, you do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right.
If you got all three of them things,
right,
get your fucking life together.
Right.
It's hard. Obviously, it's hard. And yes, there is a thing as mental days or weeks, but you can't just cut off life.
That's not an option.
That's why it's so hard for everybody else, because you got so many people who don't want to take responsibility for what they're supposed to do. Government. Just so you know.
Then somebody else got to pick up the slack. The people.
Government. It's all their fault.
So, yes, you can cut off the world if you've been in the world.
Right, if you got a reason to.
And if you ain't got no responsibilities. But if you do,
suck that shit up.
That's really
all
what it
I got
is.
to say.
That is being what it is. What
episode is this? 4?
3.
3?
3. Is it?
I think you're wrong.
No, it's 3. It's 3.
It is 3. It's 3. It's 3.
I know.
It's 3.
See, I'm telling y'all, and I'm the smoker. We really gonna have to do a study on this, cause we gonna have to.
I worked all day.
So she said, I'm allowed to just brain fart the fuck out everywhere. I feel it. I wish I could do
brain
that.
Shit.
I wish I could do that. My brain be on from sun up to sundown.
Another topic.
Okay.
Should women be able to turn their brains off with a man?
Oh. I been keep wanting to get my opinion, but I'm gonna wait because these is.
Let me write it down.
I mean, we got to capture too.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. It's okay. That's what we're here for.
I completely forgot.
It's your boy G, yes.
And Latino Murray.
And you been watching and listening too. He smoked.
She don't, cause weed stinks.
It's Meeks.
We Smeeks.
we gonna catch y'all next time. Holla.
What we gonna do if we get in an argument on the episode? We gonna end it happy like this?
Hell no, I'm gonna just walk off like fuck this shit. And that's gonna be one of the episodes where it just cut off.
It's gonna be one of us like you listening to he smokes cigars. See you on the next episode.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Man.
That would be good. That would be good. Another one down. June 15th, huh?
Yes. Did you see the post?
Yeah. How am I not?
How am I not?